Hey guys, sometimes burnout is real, and I have been feeling this week a huge level of burnout, and I just couldn't, nothing I did could really turn it off. It was really weird because I usually consider myself a very positive person and a very, feet on the ground, let's get this done type of person. But this week I just found myself really struggling to be able to find enjoyment in anything. And I've really been like beating myself up, trying to figure out what is going on, what is wrong. I am not a spring chicken anymore. And I started to think about, I have a lot going on. I have a lot of business stuff going on. I have a lot of health stuff going on. I was involved in an accident. Someone texted me while he was driving. No, someone hit me while he was texting. He was texting and driving. And it's really affected my neck, my shoulder, and just my overall health. And I have vertigo now several times a day because of that. It's crazy to think that someone could text me or could hit me, not going that fast, just rear end my car, and then my whole life has changed. But it has. And then the disability with the severe arthritis in my knees, and it's been, I don't like the heat, and so our air conditioner in the office went out, and we're waiting to, get it fixed, which should be soon, but it's just taken a long time, have to order the parts, and in the meantime, you're hot and worn out, and your knees hurt, and you want to get stuff done, but you're really not clear. You're not thinking clearly. And that's kind of why I'm doing this video like this. You won't see videos of me where I'm like just laying down, chilling out. But I'm doing it because I feel like sometimes you just have to do something for yourself. And you have to do something that works for you. So it doesn't work for me to sit up in the chair right now and do the video. And this works. This feels good. So I wanted to do something productive. I don't know how productive this is going to be, but another thing I'll tell you about is I've run my own businesses for over full-time for over 33 years. Well over half my life. Somebody's out there. But it's strange because I find myself not wanting to do certain things anymore and kind of getting like I'm so sick of doing this. Even though I enjoy it, I'm just so sick of doing it sometimes. I enjoy thrifting, but I don't enjoy thrifting when my knees hurt or my body hurts because I'm disabled. And I don't enjoy thrifting when the stores are hot, and it's so hot here in North Carolina, which is just obnoxious. It's an obnoxious heat here. It is obnoxious. It is horrible. It is humid and sticky and gross. And we don't even have our pool going right now. So listen to me whine and bitch. So many people have it so worse off than me, but I'm whining and bitching because sometimes I guess that's just what you need to do to put yourself in a state of mind where you can get, back at it. One of the things that I have done in over 33 years is I've done real estate. So I've flipped houses. I have bought houses and fixed them up and done real estate or made real estate rentals. God, I'm just sounding like a nonsense idiot, aren't I? Anyway, I have done some of that, doing a video. Thanks. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. It's so nice when somebody does my laundry. Oh my God, things are looking up, everybody. I'm saying that sometimes you just want to, I don't feel like sitting up in a chair and doing a video, and I've had a rough week, and I just feel like bleh, right? Like this is the midlife crisis week, and then somebody comes in and says they're going to do my laundry, so now I'm happy. But one of the things that I've done is real estate. So I've had real estate where we've, bought houses and we fixed them up and we've flipped them just like, they do on TV. I always wanted to do it, and I finally decided that I was going to do it. So I did that for a while, and then I realized not really into that because I can't really do anything, so I have to pay staff. And although I made money at it and it was great, it's just not something that I want to do. So I do have a couple of properties that are rental properties because I thought if I can have rental properties, then that can be great for my retirement. When, I'm at the age of retirement, like now I get money every month for these rental properties, which is great. But one of them, the problem is when you have somebody that you have to evict. So that's the whole purpose of this video. So now we have someone from the big house that I have that's a rental that we have to evict. So the problem with that is it's 6 hours away, like in Kentucky, because that's where I used to live when I was doing the house flipping, Kentucky and West Virginia and Ohio. So now to have to go back is just daunting, and to have to go back and go to court. And these people, I thought I was doing something good because they're, they have foster kids, but it's like, man, you have to pay me, you can't live there free. So I finally made a decision, and that's why I wanted to do this video, is because sometimes just letting go and making a decision can make things so much better for you, and one decision can really clear up everything. So I made a decision. I'm going to hire an attorney to go to court and get these people evicted, handle the eviction, handle the court. And it's just like, when I thought of that, it was like a huge, huge weight lifted off my shoulders. So I feel so much better now. And I wanted to do this video because I wanted to say, sometimes there's something that is weighing you down and you don't even realize it. So start thinking of ways that even if you have to pay someone to do this for you, if it's weighing you down, then think about paying someone to do it for you, just to take it almost completely off your plate. So the responsibility is not on you and the weight is not on you. Because once I decided that I was just going to pay an attorney to do it, the weight completely lifted off my shoulders. I have quite a bit of experience with real estate. I've had rental properties in Oregon, in West Virginia, Kentucky, and I also like with land contracts. I love land contracts. Now, some people call it rent to own, but I had a land contract on a commercial property in Oregon, and I made well over $400,000 profit on it in, I think, 7 years. But that's what I like to do, so I may be adding some of that onto the channel. There's a lot you can do, and real estate is one of the best investments. I mean, I know people say that, but it is a really good investment, especially if you buy houses and then rent them. It's a great way to retire. I knew people who had so many rental properties in Oregon, and that's what they did in their retirement, and they just loved it. and made lots of money, and that was, you know, their retirement. And my retirement is, you know, that's going to be part of it. But it's just, I feel so much better now that I have decided, okay, I am tagging out on that. I am going to pay the money to an attorney because the renters will have to hopefully pay me that anyway. When, you know, they have to pay everything back, they'll have to pay the attorney's fees too. But sometimes you just have to give yourself a little grace, and you have to decide that you don't have to be superhuman, and you don't have to do anything. And while I don't want to pay for an attorney, yes, Pickles, paying for an attorney for this has got me feeling so much better. So there's a little tiny bug on me, a little tiny fruit fly. So what's weighing you down? We all have things that weigh us down. So just think about what's weighing you down, and think about how it would be if you took this one thing off your plate, right? You took this one thing off your plate and you just went, I'm not going to do that. For me, the room and my life feels so much lighter now. It sounds so silly, but I feel so much lighter now just knowing that I'm going to pay somebody to do it, and I don't have to go back and stay there and do all the things, because it's probably more cost effective to just get an attorney to do it anyway. Who knew that if you just thought outside the box a little bit and started delegating things to other people or other individuals, such as an attorney, it could make your life feel so much lighter and so much better. So guys, you know, as always, I keep it real. And this was a really real video, but I wanted to share it because I've had a really rough week. I don't know if any of you really know, but I have a lot of business stuff that I handle. I have a brick and mortar store that we have here. I have these properties that, you know, have been driving me crazy. This one has. And then I have my mom and my own health, but my mom has had a really rough couple of years. I moved to North Carolina. She still lives back in the Portland, Oregon area. And she's 88 years old. She's going to be 89 in a few months. And she's got lung cancer and has really been having a rough time of it. So I have been going back to help her, and it's just flying back. And it's just, last time I went, I had to stay a month. It's just a lot on my plate. So I hope you understand why I wanted to do this video. I wanted it to seem like, you know, if you're struggling, it's okay. It's okay to struggle. It's okay to, you know, not have the answers all the days. It's okay to be an entrepreneur and a business person and not, you know, be perfect. So I appreciate you guys. I had so many people comment on my disabled reseller video, and I really appreciated it. It really meant a lot to me. It makes me feel a lot better to not know that I'm alone in the things that I struggle with and face. So I appreciate you guys. Have a good day. The next video, I promise, will be lighter. I feel like a huge weight has been lifted off my shoulders. So thanks for watching, guys. See you later.